High upon the cliffs of ancient Illyria, a queen was born, bold, daring, and destined to rule the seas. Teuta, the Pirate Queen, was a name whispered in awe and fear from merchant harbors to royal courts. Her story begins in the 3rd century BCE, in a land of warriors and sailors, Illyria. Teuta was no ordinary queen. She wielded power not just on land, but on the vast and treacherous seas. He rose to power after the death of her husband, King Agron, inheriting his throne and a kingdom in turmoil. Little did the world know, this queen would soon challenge the might of the Roman Republic. As queen, Teuta expanded Illyria's naval power, turning her fleet into a force to be reckoned with. Under her rule, piracy became a state-sponsored venture, targeting wealthy Roman merchant ships. Roman merchants pleaded for protection, but Teuta's power grew with every ship her fleet captured. She ruled with an iron fist, crushing rebellions and uniting Illyrian tribes under her banner. The Roman Republic, angered by Teuta's piracy, sent envoys to demand an end to her attacks. Teuta, proud and unyielding, dismissed their demands, declaring her right to rule the seas as she saw fit. One envoy, angered by her defiance, insulted the queen. Teuta's response was swift and ruthless. Teuta ordered the envoy's execution, a decision that would ignite a war with Rome. The execution sent shockwaves through the Roman Republic, fueling their determination for vengeance. Rome declared war, preparing an army to crush the defiant queen and her kingdom. Teuta rallied her people, calling upon the fierce warriors and sailors of Illyria to defend their homeland. The Illyrians struck first, ambushing Roman ships and plundering their supplies. But the Romans were relentless, using their superior numbers and strategy to push into Illyrian territory. Teuta's forces fought bravely, but the Roman war machine was overwhelming. Teuta refused to surrender, leading daring raids to keep the Romans at bay. As the war raged on, Teuta's allies began to waver, leaving her increasingly isolated. Rome launched its final assault, targeting the heart of Teuta's kingdom. In a desperate battle, Teuta's forces fought fiercely but were ultimately overwhelmed. Facing defeat, Teuta retreated to a mountain fortress, refusing to give up her claim to power. After years of conflict, Teuta negotiated peace with Rome, but at great cost. She was forced to surrender much of her territory and limit Illyria's naval power. Despite the loss, Teuta remained a symbol of resistance and courage for her people. Teuta's legacy endured, inspiring tales of a queen who defied the world's greatest empire. Her name became synonymous with bravery, cunning, and unyielding spirit. Today, her story reminds us that even in the face of insurmountable odds, one can fight for their beliefs. This was the story of Queen Teuta, the fearless pirate queen of Illyria. A tale of power, defiance, and an unbroken will to stand tall against empires.